What up? Hello world. Welcome. This is the E.Y.E. Evan Yearwood Experience podcast. This is Evan Yearwood himself coming live and direct from New York City. So, I'm cutting straight to the point. I'm pointing straight to the cutting straight to the chase. All right, we talking about confidence. All right, this is the conversation some of y'all truly, definitely, absolutely need to hear because y'all confidence is lacking. This goes for men and women. And in this podcast, I'm going to give you a key that's going to help you really build your confidence. Confidence is not something you're just born with. It's something you build. It's like a house. It needs a foundation. If it doesn't have a solid foundation, guess what? Your house is going to fall. Or maybe you won't even be able to build a house because the wind's going to push it over. And that's a lot of you listening right here. Pushovers. The wind is pushing you over. So this podcast is going to give you a major key to unlock bigger, more supreme confidence. Like Mike Tyson, he said, I stepped into the ring with supreme confidence. But if you listen to what he said before that, when he entered the arena, he was afraid. He was scared. He was scared he was going to get embarrassed by his opponent. But as he kept walking closer and closer to the stage, his confidence kept gaining and gaining. And as he got closer to the stage, his confidence increased. Once he got really close to the stage, he had supreme confidence. Once he stepped into the stage, he was a god. Nobody can touch him. He was invincible. Supreme confidence. So, I'm not going to say you're going to be Mike Tyson, but what I am going to say is that confidence, building confidence, there's a practical technique. There's a practical way of looking at it. And if you don't have confidence, it hinders all parts of your life. People step on you. You get less than what you deserve. It's not cool. Like the thing that I hate the most driving in New York is drivers that are not confident. You know, like people insecure, don't know what to do. They're trying to figure out where to turn. Like, I feel safer in the back of a cab of a guy that's driving fast like he knows what he's doing. Because he's confident. It's just attractive. It's that trait that makes men and women, when they walk into a room, look magnanimous. It's just an aura. It's an energy. It's a vibe. It's something that's innate. You don't got to say nothing. Everything that needs to be said has already been said. So enough with the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. Confidence. I don't want you to overlook the simplicity of what I'm about to say. And I'm afraid a lot of you will. But the major things to build greatness is really simple. But what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So don't not do it because it's easy not to do it. Do what's easy to do. So here's the key. The singular thing that I want you to focus on. Confidence comes from competence. So what does that mean? The more competent you become in anything, okay, let's say it's filming. You are really good at what you do. Okay, photography, you're really good at what you do. Your work, how you dress. All these things, the better you become, the more confident you naturally get. See, here's the thing. The more you try and be confident, the more insecure it shows you are. Because the try and be something only admits that you aren't that thing which you're trying to be. Being confident is not an action, it's a being. It's just who you are. Confident. So in order to develop that natural being, you need to put in work. Like hitting the gym. Oh my God, he said it. Oh my God. That's right. Some of y'all ain't hitting the gym. And that of course you feel insecure. Of course you don't feel all the way up. Because when you look in the mirror after you take a shower, you frown. Hey, oh my God, he said it. Oh snap, he said it. That's right, fam. Today I'm coming with truth. And guess what? Truth hurts. In a time where society is filled with lies, truth is controversial. So yes, some of y'all need to pick up the things y'all been neglecting, which has been hindering your confidence. When you know you're on point, when you walk into your room, listen, we're getting to the basics. When you walk into your house and that joint looks clean, it does something to you. When you know where every single dollar of your income is going because you did the 3 hours of work to sit down and look at all your expenses and categorize where you're spending all your money, that gives you confidence. So what am I saying here? Here's the message. Do the work. There's no magic pill to get confident. There's no quick fix microwave oven meal you can eat and boom, you're Michael Jackson. No. It's called work. Now, if you're afraid of work, hey, that's cool. There's a price that you have to pay to get what you want. But here's what most people don't realize. You still pay a price if you don't pay the price of hard work. Here's what happens when you don't develop your confidence. You get everything you don't want. Falling behind on your expenses leads to eviction. Slacking on your health leads to diabetes. Slacking on your communication skills only increases the amount of conflict you have with your family. The work. That's the secret of confidence. Building your competence. I'm talking about as soon as you walk into a room, people know you are the leader. You are the woman. And when you say, things happen. When you open your mouth, things happen. That's the type of energy that comes when you know that you got your stuff together. When they talk about people who live in glass homes shouldn't throw stones, this is what another meaning of that saying means. Like, when you know your house is solid, you could do whatever you want. Hey, who gonna mess with you? Who gonna throw a stone at your house? It ain't made out of glass. So, I want to challenge you. You challenge yourself. Who are you? Are you a loser? Are you somebody that takes less than what you deserve? Do you let people walk on you? What's up? I want to challenge you to get good at something. Get really good. Do 100 push-ups every day for 90 days. Read. I want you to take 2.5 days and clean the hell out of your house. I want it spotless. Go and buy a file cabinet now. All them papers. Listen, I promise you. I just did my my quarterly cleaning of my file cabinet. 80% of the papers I had here was garbage. Throw it out. Get on top of it. Listen, I'm bringing some spice today because somebody really needs to wake up. It's 2022. Okay? The pandemic started 2 years ago. Wake up. Come on. What's going on? So feel this energy. Take this energy. If you need to listen to this again, do it. Listen to it again. Send it to somebody else. Listen to it once a week, once a month. Let it be your reset button. And let me also tell you something about advice. Because here's something that you need to know. Advice is the cheapest commodity on the planet. Everybody and they mama and Obama has a plethora of advice that they're willing to give you for free. But what do we know about things that are free? They're not really worth anything. It's usually the things that you have to pay a lot of money or a lot of time or something or a lot of energy that's worth something. So when it comes to getting on point, getting on track, you want to start investing in Bitcoin, real estate, you want to get your health on track, you want to develop a network of people that's strong, you want to travel the world, you want to do whatever you want to do, you want to get into marine biology, you want to become an astronaut, you want to start a farm, you want to build a community up. Stop listening to people's advice. That sounds counterintuitive, but it's not, because everybody gonna point you in a direction that's the wrong way. Okay? If you're gonna take advice from somebody, vet them. Somebody want to give you financial advice? Look at their house. Look at their car. How long have they been living there? Do they own it? These are things you need to know. If somebody wants to give you fitness advice, have they ever gotten fit themselves? Here's a good thing. Relationship advice. Do not listen to single people. Listen to other people that are in relationships. Or maybe you shouldn't be talking about your relationship with other people in the beginning. Maybe that's somewhere to stop. So take this energy seriously. Re-listen to this podcast. It's some deep stuff, because I understand that how fast our society is moving, the technology, social media, this instant microwave society we live in. People want results yesterday. But here's what you weren't taught in school, little boys and girls. That's not how the world works. It takes time, energy, and commitment. And you don't got to go all in and go crazy and run a ultra marathon to get fit. It starts with the small stuff. And then you get to the big stuff. The man wants to become a CEO of a Fortune 50 company, but his garage is still a mess. How are you going to run a company and you can't even run your household? Does that even make sense? So it's like what one of my favorite business philosophers used to say. Pick up the things that you've been neglecting. Pick them up. And maybe you really need to cut off some of those people in your circle, because they ain't saying nothing good. So let me tell you something. Here's what happens unconsciously, that between two people when they're walking down the street. It happens all the time. When two people are walking down the street, something happens between both of those people. Unconsciously, it's an unspoken agreement. Do you know what that is? Either you adjust to the pace that they're walking to, or they adjust to the pace you're walking to. So forget all this, oh, my friends don't influence me negatively. You have no idea what you're unconsciously adjusting to that they're doing. I mean, just take a look at what you guys talk about. What are y'all talking about? Nothing. Great people talk about ideas. Average people talk about events. And below average people talk about other people. Ooh! Oh, truth bombs are being dropped today. Oh, Evan going crazy on episode 14. Oh, snap. Evan really walking on the mic. Oh, snap. Hey, man. If I ain't going to tell you, who going to tell you? Seriously. It's 2022. The pandemic started 2 years ago. When are you going to wake up? Hello? Are you listening? Yeah, I'm going off. But that's it. I don't got much else to say. I said what needs to be said. I ain't got to say it no more. Put some respect on my name. Only some of y'all gonna catch where that's from. But anyway, go ahead and listen to this over and over and over again. This is some great stuff. It's the simple things that people overlook that makes the biggest difference. By the way, make sure you go and follow me on my Instagram. That's at evanfromnyc I'm about to say .com. At evanfromnyc. Hit me up. Send me a message. I'd love to know who's listening to my podcast and connect with you. I'd also like to say, my beard video that I did last year has now over 30,000 views. I'm super excited about that, and it's growing exponentially. In the last 28 days, it gained an additional 10,000 views. So that's a huge deal to me. That's so cool. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, reach out to me. Leave a comment on this video if you're listening on YouTube. Recommend this to a friend. Definitely go and subscribe because we're bringing the heat. I'm going to be traveling to a lot of countries this year. This year is definitely my year. I'm turning 27. I'm young. I feel like the world is my oyster. I don't got no kids. I don't got no obligations. I'm doing what I want to do. I ain't waiting for nobody. I just came back from Greece. It wasn't a great trip, but you know what? When you travel, you get the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. It is what it is. But check it out. I went. I hopped on the flight by myself, and I got there. Like, there's people that have not even left New York. I don't know these people, but according to my mother, she knows people that's never even left New York. Actually, I'm wrong. She says she knows people that's never even left Brooklyn. To me, that's unfathomable. I don't even know if I said that word right. To me, that's unbelievable. But yeah, we rocking and rolling. So until next time, peace out.